Welcome to Little Scamps. Oh, man.
Aren't you a little cheeky,
Oh, wow.
cheeky little person?
Cheeky little person
Coming in
watching
here,
us. Coming here.
going in your room. What are you doing? Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, you're watching Little Scamps.
Scroll. Yes, please.
Little
Doom.
Scamp. Boop.
Or maybe on the train right now. Maybe on the train watching Little Scamps, hiding your laughs.
Yeah.
Or maybe just looking at it
Yeah,
confused.
probably just looking at it
Just
confused.
like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, maybe that.
Why is that? How many episodes are there? Oh, this many. They've kept doing it.
Kept doing it.
Yeah, well, what are you doing on
Yeah.
your way? Where you going to work?
Home?
Home?
You work at home?
Nah.
Where did you come from then?
Where'd you come from? Why are you on the train? Or you go out to get coffee in the morning so it feels like you've done something for the
You're
day.
going on the train to get coffee.
Yeah. You
Grow up.
Grow up.
Honestly.
You can walk to a cafe.
Yeah, walk to a cafe.
Yeah. It's part of the fun. Smell the flowers. My name is Raspy Daniel.
And I am Puff Off, Vuff, Goff, Goff.
Puff off, goff off. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're here because I heard recently you were stuck up a mountain. Is that true?
Yeah, I was stuck up there. I wandered in. I said, hey, man, I want to get high.
Yeah.
And because I love to get high.
Damn right. This
And,
guy will smoke anything.
I'll smoke pretty much anything.
Anything you put in front of him.
Pubes.
Lubes.
Cream. Big Dean.
Big Dean. Big Dean's getting a smoking, that's for sure. Big Dean, he doesn't want it.
Simple Chiefs.
Simple Chiefs.
Cracky Bench.
All of those.
Loser Dog.
Fucking loser dog.
A Wicked Smile.
Yeah.
Easy Cheese.
Yeah.
Mirrored Bunions.
Yep.
Eat it up, fuckhead.
Yeah. And ironically, that's the only one that gets you high. Eat it up, fuckhead. The only one that gets you high.
Yeah.
So you were smoking?
I was smoking, I was toking,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden I was like, what?
Wait a second.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And then I was on this fucking mountain.
God damn it.
Yeah. It was a little one that's just outside Chipolata's Freedom. I don't know if you know that beautiful town.
I haven't been there. I've heard of Chipolata's Freedom.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm not much of a smoker or a toker, so I don't want to wander into those sort of smoky mountains.
It is a token and a smoking mountain for a token and smoking kind of moment.
Big thank you to Ernest Borknight for saving yourself from the mountain. Ernest, we always thank you. And just thank God you wanted the mountains as much as you do.
Yeah,
and save those lost souls.
I was like, Ernest, you've been dead for years. And he was like, oh, have I? Maybe. I was in black and white movies.
yeah.
What about you? What have you done? What have you done? And I was like, I don't know. Why are you covered in blood? And he was like, why are you covered in blood? And I looked down and I was covered in blood too.
Yeah. That's the funny thing. Ernest, like, he'll help you, but he's not being nice about it.
No, he's not a nice man.
No, he's very accusatory and short.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it about time?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
We're going to scoop it up and then we're going to scoop it on.
Yeah.
It's time for this little scamp.
Fucking watch out. There it is.
Wow.
Oh, God.
I've heard of hungry caterpillars before, but I've...
Yeah. I mean, these things are truly some of the most beautiful but also horrific creatures.
Yeah, caterpillars are funny because you're like, oh, that's beautiful, but also that's fucking gross.
That's gross.
You're a gross animal. You're a gross, simple little fucking insect.
Little fucking insect. You can't tell which is the front. Like, if they weren't eating, what's the front, what's the back? I think that's part of it. So then, like, other creatures are like, I want to eat you, but I'm not going to eat your bum.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's weird.
No one wants. You want to eat the bum first, head first.
The animal kingdom has weird logic to shit, don't you think? They're like,
yeah.
oh, I don't want people to eat me, so I'm going to make me red.
Yeah,
I'm red.
red.
Whereas if I see red man, and I will eat him up.
Yep. Eat it right up.
So make sure that you are not red, because I have been in a room with one or two red people.
Yeah. And you stare at it, and it's like a cartoon. You just see a big roasted chicken.
Roasted chicken there.
Yeah,
and they're like, what are you looking at?
I'm like, lips like, no, red man. What am I to bite of that red man? Oh, God. Thank God you've never followed through with that plan, because what a headline.
What a headline. Little man eats red man.
Oh my god. So what are
There's
these?
two here.
There's
They're
two of them.
intertwined. Do you reckon they're friends, brothers, sisters, cousins?
I mean, who can understand what these things think? Do they have understanding of other things around them?
No,
Or-
they just want to consume.
it's a few simple commands.
A lot like my auntie Sandra.
Take
Fuck
that.
you, Sandra!
Fuck you, Sandra. Stop eating.
You stupid bitch.
Slow it down.
You stupid bitch.
You ruined my christening by eating all the pies before anyone got there.
And he was a baby. He was
a
just getting
baby.
fucking water dribbled on him.
Yeah, I was
And-
getting covered in waters and I was getting christened. And everyone's like, all right, well, come back home. We got some pies. And then you're fucking
Yeah, he was like, I pronounce you. Oh, no! So as a result, your real name is actually, oh, no!
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
once those fucking Catholics get into it,
once
is-
they say the name in front of God, God
Yeah.
is a fickle
He's a-
deity.
he is a real fickle boy.
He's a fickle
or
boy.
girl.
Fickle boy or girl. Could be either. What are the spikes for? What do you think they do?
I don't know. I think this is more of them being like, will this work?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, like,
Is that gonna
maybe?
help? Maybe?
Throw shit at the wall
do you reckon that's
of
what they're-
evolution and see
they're
what
always
sticks.
like this. They're like, I guess.
Yeah, maybe this will make you stop eating me.
Yeah, anything out there, really, because everything's trying to eat you, so you try whatever you can.
Yeah, I mean, birds, they must be very picky eaters because, you know, you just
Anything
throw
throws
some
them on, yeah.
throw some color on there,
They're
put a
like,
little
"Oh."
spine on there, like, oh, no.
Can't eat that.
Yeah, come
I
on.
can't eat anything with yellow dots. No, I don't want it.
This has weird little things on it. I don't want
I
it.
don't know, that'll hurt my esophagus.
When it looks pretty soft, I would chow down on one of those bad boys. No.
Yes, yeah. There's something I've always wanted to do is just venture out into the wilderness and just start eating grubs. Just start eating
get
little
in there.
grubs.
To be fair, though, you don't have to go out in the wilderness to eat grubs.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can eat grubs at home.
Yeah, but they're not the same. They're not as colourful and as juicy as these boys.
So you're saying home grubs, not as good grubs.
Home grubs, dry grubs, and boring grubs. Grey
Wild grubs, wet grubs.
Wild grubs, red grubs, juicy grubs.
Exciting grubs.
And you can find out more about this in my new book, Grub Fantasy. Right? Just, I've had a couple of wines this Sunday afternoon. I'm lying down and I'm dictating this to a close friend of mine
Yeah.
and saying, and then under a tree, there's more grubs. And I eat them.
When you said that, because that's weird, because I actually do have a grub fantasy team.
Really?
And it's a team of all my favorite grubs.
Yep.
And me and my friends,
Yeah.
we have a little wager, and we see which of these teams will win, based on the stats.
Yeah.
So
Just
it's grub
regular
fantasy, yeah.
grub fights. Like,
Yeah, grub
just
fights.
them sort of like
I
bashing their
got
heads.
worm, I got weevil, I got
Beetle?
the stees,
The Stees.
I got beetle boy,
Beetle Boy?
I got champion stick,
Yep.
and
Ralph Macchio. The biggest grub of all.
yeah.
So there's two, and they're destroying this leaf.
They're just fucking this leaf up. I
They're
mean, this is a
absolute-
gardener's nightmare.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a gardener nearby who's like, just
No, my plants!
my special plants.
Special plants! What are you doing?
No, I just planted these plants.
So, I mean, that would really tick me off.
Yeah, it's another grub in the grub fantasy thing.
Tick.
Tick. Who sent this in?
This was sent in by Beavis Weasel.
Beavis Weasel, all the way from Dainty Town.
Dainty Town in Crandon.
Yes, it's a very dainty place. I mean, you could actually knock over a whole house just by breathing a bit too hard.
Except for Beavis,
Yeah,
who is a
real tough boy.
real fucking unit.
Absolute unit.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
absolute unit.
He's just like a wooden skeleton made out of thick ropes, like wrapped in ropes. Think of a metal skeleton wrapped in ropes.
You
That's
know that
him.
ropes is another word for semen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Get ready for my ropes.
Yeah.
What you say in the bedroom.
That's right.
You got to warn them. Ropes are coming.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.